I surprised you, right?
Yeah,
Sorry about that. Old Forge Park. Good morning. Okay, so getting a bit of a late start. That campsite was absolutely gorgeous. We were between two lovely streams, and so now heading out. I'm not worried about getting to a campsite at any particular time. I'm going to take my time, just like I did yesterday, and just do whatever miles, whatever happens, and we'll see. Just trying to strengthen the leg and hope that, yeah, it goes well. So the trail is, the birds are really singing. It's a beautiful morning. Yeah, so in a great mood. So here we go. Tumbling Run Shelter. This is a beautiful shelter. It has two actual shelters, a pavilion, a privy, water flowing, and a really nice fire area with actual benches. That is like, I don't think I've ever seen that yet. Okay, so as you saw, the trail is giving a bit of more of a test today to how strong my leg is. And, we're doing, some elevation today, but it's nothing like it was down south. So, so far so good. It's a hot day, but absolutely beautiful out, and there is some breeze. Next I'm going to go to Chimney Rock. I think that's a blue blaze, but they say it has a good view. There is a climb to it, so we'll see how much the climb is, to see how much physically I want to test myself on day 2.
When you're lost and no one's there, and you wonder who even cares, oh, come back to your underground. Oh. Your hand on my chest, my heart beats for you. I keep my arms out and hold you.
Hello, I'm at mile 1078 and headed obviously north. It's been going really well. I stopped at Chimney Rock. I did the Blue Blaze to Chimney Rock and climbed that and met a very nice man. His trail name is Dave Hart, and he gave me some CBD oil for my wound to try to help it, feel better. And that was very nice. And he gave me a bar that I've never tried before. I'll show you that later. I forget the actual name of it. It's in my pack. It's going to be my afternoon snack. So yeah, so that was nice. Hung out there, had an early lunch, and kind of lollygagged a bit. So I'm not really sure where I'm headed. I'm just going to keep going until there's a shelter maybe 2 to 3 miles from here, and I'll stop, I'll see, and reassess the time and how I'm feeling. But I'm moving at a very slow to moderate pace, so taking it easy and not really worried about where I'm going to be. Yeah, so everything's going well. The pack is going well. It's a little bit sore on my back, right above my buttocks, because my other pack just didn't sit there. So that's something my body's going to have to get used to, is the pack being there. The climb today was minimal, hundreds of feet. It seemed like it. It didn't seem like it was like that hard. My leg's sore on it. It's not strong, but it'll get there. As long as I don't fall on it, I think. Obviously the knot is still there. It's not going down. Everybody who sees it is like, ooh, so yeah. Let me think. Anything else that, the view was really beautiful. There was a water reservoir that services, I think, Waynesboro down below. That was really cool. Yeah, so I'll check in later. And the train has been very rocky. Not as bad as when you get to northern Pennsylvania, but because you have sections along this section where it's smoother. But in the areas where it's, it's like walking on jagged teeth, so you have to really pay attention and be careful. So that's, on and off, there's a decent amount of rocks on this trail, but it is pretty flat, I would say. So far, this section is the easiest part of the AT I've ever done. So, yeah, so it was a good place to come out and get my bearings. Climbing. some extreme rock negotiations here. So you always get paid back for some flat on the AT. Yeah, so I had tapped my leg on a rock, and it seriously felt like a hammer hit my contusion. Wow, that really sent me through the roof. On a pain scale of 1 to 10, I'm thinking about 15. Oh, it has passed since, but lots more boulders to climb through. I'm just hoping it's not going to tap anything else for the day. Okay, so I'm in the state park, and I'm going to probably make myself some dinner before I head the next 2 miles, maybe take an hour break. It is going to be about 5 o'clock before I leave here, so I'll get into camp late to do 2.2 more miles, but you can't, the office closes here. And I just saw by the sign there's no trail camping, so I can't even stealth camp here. So I'll have to do the 2.2 or find a stealth camp beyond the park if I can. So we'll see how I feel. I'm gonna take a long break, so get off my feet, maybe take off my shoes a bit and cook some dinner. All right, good place to have dinner and soak your feet. This ramen tastes so good. So the trail magic must have been earlier because I went over 2 bridges and I haven't seen it. I want to put my feet in the water, but I also have to find a bathroom, so that probably wouldn't be a good idea with the running water. So I'm gonna eat and then pack up, and then if I can't find a bathroom, I'll obviously have to wait for the privy or use the woods, because ramen is so good. I was so hungry.
Like, you know, I had to get the had to get my water from the snake, but it was fine.
So I got to meet Stan the Man Hike.
Hey,
I'm so excited.
I'm excited too.
He brought us some trail magic.
I did.
Oranges and soda.
And soda.
And what year did you?
2022.
2022.
Yep.
He who was your family?
Well, I had Monarch and Zobi, the dog.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And then we hiked around a guy named Sonar. We hiked with Steps, okay, for quite a while.
Okay.
And Steps we did, oh man, we hiked with Steps for probably 5-6 weeks.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, so, but then he had to get off trail eventually.
Okay.
Yes,
yeah.
But he was a great guy.
Yeah, I'm going to go back and watch all your videos.
Oh, no.
I got it. I can't wait.
You might get bored.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
It was fun. It was fun vlogging. And
well, thank you so much.
It takes a lot of work.
It does. It takes a lot of work.
People don't believe it.
Battery.
A lot of battery, a lot of work, editing, uploading especially.
Yes, yeah.
It's a problem.
It's a problem.
Yes.
Trying to find somewhere to upload.
It is and nobody understands it. No Wi-Fi. Nobody gets it.
Yeah, and even if it says you have Wi-Fi, you don't have Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we get it.
Yeah.
And then, it's a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
But it's worth it.
But we love it.
It's worth it.
I wouldn't have met you know if
That's
I had
true.
It, right?
That's true. Exactly. Although you never know.
Yeah.
I might have been doing trail magic here.
That's true.
You might have been here.
Yeah.
So. Might have met
true.
you.
He
Anyway.
came down and found me, so I was glad I sat
did.
down to have dinner because I was taking my good old time getting where
I was like,
going.
let me just walk up the trail and peek, see if she's there for some reason.
Yeah.
I'm like, if not, I'll just pack up and I'll leave. And
Yeah.
what am I going to do?
If the days are long, I'll lollygag. You know, I
Yeah.
like to see what's on the trail and stuff, and then
Yeah.
I just get there enough to crash and go to sleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
All righty.
All right.
Good seeing you.
Wasn't that so great to meet Stan the Man Hikes? He's been such a supporter, leaving really encouraging comments and stuff. So it was wonderful to meet him and get his wonderful trail magic. So that was really a special experience. So I was glad to have that happen. I had stopped for dinner and didn't even think. I thought, oh, I missed the trail magic, because I always miss the trail magic. So he came out and found me where I had made the ramen at the picnic table. So it was great. Yeah, I was glad he waited around for me. The tramily that I had hiked with and camped with last night said that they thought that Tigger was behind and that I was coming. So he waited. That was wonderful. But yeah, I just want to show you the rocky stairs that'll be climbing right here. This is probably a better view. So you have to climb to get to the shelter. But from what I hear, it's amazing. One of the nicest shelters on the trail. So we will see. I'm 1.3 miles from Quarry Gap Shelter, where I'll be spending the night. And but I wanted to show you the Mountain Laurel Tunnel that I'm going through right now, in this nice wide, what looks like it was an old road. Very nice. I just did the climb up here, which went well. It was nice after a break and my first soda in years that wasn't in a cocktail, and 2 mandarin oranges. So I feel very energized after dinner and feel like I could do a few more miles, but obviously I'm not doing that. It's getting late, so I got to get my tent up before it gets dark. My headlamp broke just before I left, so I have not been able to replace that yet. I can use my flashlight on my phone. I usually do that anyway, so I wasn't too worried. But obviously, a headlamp is nice to have, so I would like to, get that. I have no idea. It was a Night Core ultralight, and barely used, and I'm kind of mad about it that it didn't hold up at all. This is an interesting fenced-in area. I'll tell you what, the climb wasn't too bad. It was steep, but it wasn't too bad. And now you get these lovely road walks. This one looks like something you'd see in Jersey with all the pine needles. Very nice. Not hating it at the end of the day. Gorgeous ferns. One of my favorite plants.